Hi everyone. It's so good to be back. I've actually missed all of you, but you'll see, look, my yoga space is finally finished. I've got a floor, we're connected. You'll be able to see my hands and my feet. No more in the kitchen or the living room or all over the house. So this is where we're going to be. I'm so happy to see all of you here. I am very sorry about last week. I had a prior engagement, and so earlier last year, Daniel changed the date, but I heard that he went online and some of you were waiting. Well, let's get started. I've got my trusty.
Yeah, it's my fault, everyone.
Get your water, get your tea, get your coffee. I just have hot water in here. If I sound funny, I know this is too much information. I bit my tongue. You know when you bite your tongue really hard and then you talk kind of funny? So I'm talking kind of funny today. I hope that's okay. Here we go. I'm going to take a sip. One of my teachers once told me a long time ago I should drink hot water. So every once in a while I drink hot water. Okay, here we are. I'm on my chair. I'm sitting down. I'm going to ask that you do the same thing for me. Get really comfortable and take the excess skin from underneath you and really sit on your sits bones. Oh, I see. Hi, everyone. Oh, yeah, Daniel's saying hi to everyone. And so every once in a while you can type in the chat or raise your hand or take your mute off if you've got a question for me. I'm going to sit back a little bit more so you can see my feet, because you know how I like you to see my feet. I'm sitting nice and tall. Palms are down. Your palms can be up or at your heart. This is gentle stretching and mindfulness. So welcome. I'm going to take off my glasses because I can see further without my glasses. You can just sit for a moment. I'm just going to ask us to breathe and really settle into the seat, settle into your body, and settle into your breath. So get relaxed, whatever you've got to do to get relaxed. Now, I know for some of you, getting relaxed means that your back is pressing back against your chair, and that's okay. For others, you can sit upright, relax the shoulders a lot. Notice my feet, heel to toe, down on the ground. Breathe in and breathe out. I'm going to breathe in through my nose. Open your mouth or part your lips and sigh out. This is a gentle breath. 2 more times if you'll join me. Breathe in and breathe out. 1 more time. Breathe in, maybe through your nose. Beautiful. Now, let's just place our hands back. If they weren't already on your thighs, let's place them down. Let's start moving the toes. Now, lift your heels off the mat. Only my toes are pressed in. Breathe in and lower down. I'm going to turn off my fan. I've got a little fan that makes a little too much noise down here in this basement, and we don't need it. It's already nice and warm in here. Lift up your heels off the mat. Lower your heels down. I can see someone's trying to get in, so give me a second. I'm going to admit them. There we go. I don't want anyone waiting, right? Lift your heels off the mat. Lower them down. 1 more time. Lift your heels off the mat. Just press all of your toes. So when I say all of your toes, you might even want to look down. If your baby toe isn't fully in the same direction as the other toes, help it along a little bit. Okay, help it along. Breathe in. Exhale. Nice. Now extend your feet forward. So I'm going to turn around so you can see me perfectly. Extend your feet forward. Notice my heels are pressed down. My toes are up. Stay here for a moment. Relax the shoulders, sit up tall. Breathe in, breathe out. I'm breathing out through the nose now, if you can. Slow, gentle breath. Breathe in, breathe out. One more, breathe in and out. Now, when you're ready, sit back in your chair a little bit and let's right away point our toes. So some of you can point your toes and your toes can touch the ground. Others might lift their feet completely off and point your toes. Stay here. Let's count to 3. Nice. Lower your feet back down. Bring them right back under your knees. Slide them back. I'm only going to work with the left side first, okay? And I'm going to stay right where I am. So I'm lifting up only my left foot. It doesn't matter how high. So if it doesn't feel good having it lifted high, lower it down. But what I want you to do is roll your left foot at the ankle 3 times in one direction or 4. Keep breathing. And 3 or 4 times in the other direction. Oops. And then put it down. You're checking in with your body. Lift up the right leg. Remember, it doesn't have to be high. It doesn't have to hurt. If you notice that there's too much tension in the leg, then lower, bend at the knee a little bit more. Roll 3 times in one direction. And then 3 or 4 times in the other. I just heard my ankle crack. There we go. And then put your foot down. Nice. Take your back away from the chair for a moment. Breathe in. For those who can, I'm going to get you all the way reaching up. Now, if you can't reach all the way up, then of course you can just reach forward, or maybe cactus arms if it doesn't feel good reaching your hands all the way up. I'm going to turn around. You stay where you are. So if your hands are up, nice. Everyone, cactus arms. Exhale, breath. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, cactus. This time we're going to look up. Inhale, reach up and look up. Exhale, cactus, hold. Last one. Inhale, reach up and look up. Exhale, cactus first. Now here's something we're going to do. Elbows up, palms down. Woo, do that slowly. And then release. Okay, nice. We're just taking a look to see how the body is feeling. It's been a while since I've seen you, a few weeks. I'm hoping you got a little bit of exercise in, or at least thought of me. Maybe just thought of me and smiled. Okay, here we go. Let's take our hands to shoulder height. Okay, now all I'm going to get you to do first is to open wide. Inhale, breath. Exhale, bring your palms towards one another as if you're holding a ball. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, squeeze the ball. Squeeze it now. Really feel your arms starting to engage. Last one. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, bring it in. Stay here. Breathe in. Exhale, turn your palms down. Let go. Palms are on your thighs. I can already feel the work in my arms. So here we go. Shoulders to ears. Breathe in. I close my eyes whenever I do that. Do you notice that? Exhale, release. Slow down the exhale breath. It's good for the mind and body. Breathe in. Shoulders to ears. Slow down the exhale and release. We're doing that again. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Are you ready? Fingertips on the shoulders. For those who can, take your elbows out to the sides of the body. Inhale here. Exhale, squeeze. 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. It's okay to hear the sound of your voice or your breathing. Inhale. Exhale. This is the last one. Now, lower down, elbows towards your thighs, or maybe you're touching your thighs. If you have low blood pressure, keep your head over your heart. Otherwise, you can drop your head. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath here. Breathe in and out. On the next inhale breath, rise up. Nice. Take your elbows back to the sides if you can. Lower them down. Elbows down. You're still touching your shoulders. Lightly, lightly. Your collarbone or your heart will be exposed more. So when we have our elbows down, that's a natural thing. There's an arch in my back right now when I do this. You see the arch in my back? It's rounded or curved. That's where I want you for a moment. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, breathe in again and breathe out. Release, round the spine, reach for opposite shoulders, relax the back. Drop the head. If you have low blood pressure, remember what I keep saying, keep it above the heart. Otherwise, look down at your toes, breathe in, breathe out. One more, breathe in and out. When you're ready, slowly rise. Now, when we move slowly, the good news is that you should be able to feel it in your body. So I'm not saying that you feel pain, but if you do feel pain, then I want you to stop immediately, sit back in your chair, relax. Some of you might have to stand up and let it ease out. But if you feel a little tension, so for example, I can feel the muscles in my lower back starting to move because this is the first set of stretches I'm doing today. Okay, so let's do something else. Left hand down, right hand up, as if we're reaching in other directions. Inhale, reach. Exhale, relax. I'm actually putting a bend in both my elbows. Inhale, reach. You can even look up towards whatever hand is highest. Exhale, relax. My gaze is neutral again. Last one on this side. Inhale, reach. Spread your fingers wide like you've got jazz hands. And exhale, bring it back. We're going to do the opposite side. Here we go. 3 times. Inhale, breath, maybe looking up towards the highest hand. Exhale. Inhale. I'm breathing through the nose. I'm exhaling through the nose. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Reach, 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 and exhale. Nice. Let your hands fall to the sides. Sit back if you notice anything in your back, or even if it just feels good to support your back, then do that. Keep your feet planted on the floor, heel to toe. My knees are over my ankle, so no toes only and no heels only, if you don't mind. Take a look at those feet. Make sure that your feet are not in a V pattern, but instead they're nice and straight if you can, okay? The width is up to you for today. Keep the width, wherever you feel comfortable. Here we go. We're going to do some stretches, and we've done these before. So here we go. I'm going to ask you to take your hands to the sides and reach all the way up. Maybe you're reaching for your fingertips. If you can flip your palms inside out, great. If you can't, that's okay. And then here we go. Inhale, breath. Exhale, release your fingers. Start to hinge at the hips. Bring your fingertips towards your toes. If you can't reach for your toes, don't worry about it. It doesn't make a difference. Inhale, hands on the shins. Plant your palms on the shins. Arch the back. Stretch the neck up. Stay here. Exhale here. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Now, keep your hands where they are. Can you round your spine? So I'm going to turn to the side, rounding my spine now. Oh, feels good in the back, in the mid back, maybe for some in the lower back. Opening up that back with these stretches. Inhale up. Let go, sit again. Okay, so these are not intense stretches. They're not meant to be intense stretches, but depending on where we are at any point in our day or night, depending on what time of year, in wintertime, your muscles might feel tighter than they are in the summer because you're more active and it's warmer, right? So here we go. Let's do a little bit more of that because I want us to do a seated chair posture movement where we twist, right? I want a little bit of a twist happening. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do. Bring your hands to your heart only because I want us to twist and try and bring our left elbow, okay, either lightly touching the right thigh or to the outside of the right thigh. You're going to decide how much or how little you need. Inhale, breath, breathe in, sit tall. Exhale, twist. Either touch your elbow, so today I'm just touching, that's it. And keep looking up towards the right shoulder. That shouldn't be too bad, I'm hoping. Breathe in and breathe out. If you've got back concerns, come out of it whenever you're ready. Otherwise, stay here, close your eyes, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and out. One more breath, in and exhale, come back to neutral. Whew. Now, here we go. Are you ready for the other side? Keep your feet planted while we're doing this, because then I know your entire body isn't twisting. I really want your torso to get a little bit of that stretch, right? Inhale, breath here. Exhale, twist. It doesn't matter if it touches. Your elbow doesn't have to touch. Your right elbow does not have to touch your left thigh, but that might be enough. I have it on the inside of my thigh. Look up towards the left shoulder if you're on the left side. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep those toes pressed onto the floor, the carpet, your mat. Breathe in and out. One more. Breathe in and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, breath, come back to neutral and let it go. Slow is the new advanced. We do not need to move fast to get the benefit of these. Your quads should be warming up. Your back should be getting a nice stretch. Okay? We're going back to the arms. I wanted to take away from the arms for a moment. Bring your hands back to your fingertips, back into the shoulders. We're going to swim. Inch yourself forward a little bit if you need to on your chair, but make sure you're not going to like tip over or anything. Nice and comfortable. As long as your feet are planted firmly on the ground, let's start swimming. Inhale and exhale. Now, this is not for the shoulders. This is for the side body. This is for the back. You don't have to go fast, but if you feel like moving faster, go ahead. Stay connected to your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. I'm going to start to sit up higher again. Breathe in and out. Whew. Are you ready to go backwards? Like a backstroke? Inhale and exhale. Everybody's different, so go as quick or as slow as you like. Really noticing what's happening in the back. Oh, I just felt a little click in my back. It's opening up. That's good. I think. Oh, it's good. Okay, when you're ready, release. Let go. Relax those shoulders. Sit for a moment. Keep your feet planted on the ground. Breathe in. Gentle breath out. Relax the shoulders. Relax the back. Breathe in and breathe out. Slow down the exhale breath for me just a little bit. So consciously not racing through your breathing. Fantastic. Sit back, relax, or shake it out. Shake it out. Okay, thinking of tapping my toes, I was just tapping my toes. Let's go. I know you've done this with me. So many of you have done this a few times. In other classes, we do this all the time, okay? So tap your feet as fast as you can. This is exercising and a gentle stretch for your brain. Now, move your arms slowly. 1, 2, keep those toes tapping. 1, 2, we're almost done. 1, 2, just last one here. 1 and 2. Woo, sit up tall. Full breath in. Sigh it out. Hear the sound of your own voice, of your own sigh. Breathe in. Sigh it out. One more of those. Breathe in. Ah, I love it. Hands on hips. Here we go. Feet are planted on the ground. Okay? Get comfortable in your chair. So you'll notice I'm just sitting properly in my chair. So I feel grounded. Keep those toes nicely planted. You're not crunching your toes. You're just making sure that you can feel from your big toe to your baby toe pressed in and your heel. Okay. I'm going to raise my left hand up. Inhale, breath. Exhale, hinge to right. Oh, I can feel that in my hip. Breathe in. Look down. Breathe out. If that doesn't feel good, breathe in. As you exhale, look up and stay here. One of these positions with your head will feel good. Keep breathing in or holding still. Exhale. If your shoulder hurts, come into cactus. Breathe in and out. Come back to both hands on your hips. I can feel tingling in my arm, my shoulder, my back feels more alive. Inhale up with the right hand only. Exhale is when we lean into this. Inhale. As you exhale, maybe you're looking down and staying here. Inhale. As you exhale, maybe you're looking up. Breathe in and out. Settle into the posture. Settle into the breath. Breathe in and out. One more. Breathe in. Come back to neutral position. Breathe out. Okay. For those who can, bring your hands to your belly and take your elbows back. Breathe in and out. One more breath here. Breathe in and out. Round your spine slightly. Round your spine. Look down towards your toes. Breathe in and out. One more in and out. Come back to neutral position. Okay. Take some breaths. Shake it out. Move it out any way you want, just so that it's actually good to do this, like even in the course of the day. I know this all looks kind of strange, but sometimes in the daytime, I will literally just do like sweeping movements, right? So I know this is a chair class, but I'm just showing you this kind of stuff where you're just moving your body as if you're doing, for some it would be like they're thinking of Tai Chi, for some they're thinking of dancing. Even if you're seated, sometimes this is really good just to get everything kind of flowing, the blood's flowing. Oh, and then when you're ready, we'll sit back down. It's all good. I see someone who looks like they're doing a little bit of hula. That's good too. I like that. Anything is good. Okay. We really do have to do a little bit of work where we use the legs in a little bit of a different way. So we're going to start, okay? First of all, inner groin. I know some people have tight inner groin and hips. So this can be a lot. So we're going to stay within whatever feels good for our body. I'm going to ask you to take your knees wide apart from one another. So I'm taking them wide and I'm planting my feet down fully. And I'm going to sit up. So for some people, this is enough. You don't need to go any further. I don't typically put any pressure on my knees ever, but I will sometimes plant my palms on the insides of my legs and just help my legs along a little bit and just sit up tall. And that's enough. You're just feeling through what you feel in the legs. Be very aware of your own body. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, if you want to go a little further, I know it's a gentle stretch, and this is still gentle because let me explain. If something falls on the floor in front of me and my legs are together, I might take my legs apart and reach down for it. Is that not correct? So I'm not taking you into anything advanced. This is still within the realm of what we would do normally in our everyday life, possibly, right? Depending on where we are in our bodies. So what I'm going to ask some of you to do is to stay here. Others, I'm going to ask you to bring your hands and thumbs, press them into your heart space. And then for others, I'm going to say, inhale breath. As you exhale, hinge. So hinging, remember, I'm going to turn my chair this way. Hinging means not rounding, but if you have to round, that's okay. I'm going to hinge. So my back is still going to stay relatively straight. And I'm going to place my elbows on my thighs. Woo, for some, that's a lot. Look straight ahead, tip of nose, or 2 to 3 feet in front of you, and breathe. Now, for those of you who have come to the class with blocks, you might be using your blocks and placing your hands on blocks, right? Woo, I can feel the heating up that's happening in my quads. So you can always come out of the pose. You can always put your hands on blocks. And of course, for those who want to, you can keep your hands and bring them down all the way onto the ground. I'm coming back up. Inhale, breath. That was a lot. Oh. It's like in this new house I'm in right now, because I moved over the course of the fall. That's why I was all over the house with you. There's 3 sets of stairs. 3 sets of stairs. I'm going to be like an Olympic athlete by the time the summer comes, just running up and down the stairs. At least in my head I am. Okay, here we go. We're still sitting with our legs, nicely separated in terms of how far our feet are apart. Sit back in your chair for a moment and lift up the right leg. Interlace your fingers if you need to help and support. Maybe you're engaging in the abdominals and you're lifting. Breathe in, breathe out. We're going to let go in a moment. Breathe in, exhale. Don't put the leg down. Oh, extend the leg. Point your toe, flex and point. Bend at the knee again. Interlace your fingers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Right away, let's move into the other side, okay? Interlace your fingers to support, or those who have a block, you can always put your foot on a block to help yourself along. There we go. We're not going to stay here for long. Breathe in, breathe out. Extend. You don't have to hold on if you don't want to. Oh, push through the heel. Your heel is the densest part of your body. Point your toes. Woo, and flex. And point. Bend your leg at the knee as you bring your leg back up. Interlace again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah. Heel toe your feet back together. Sit back, tall spine, relaxed body. Big breath in. Gentle sigh out. Let your body figure out how it feels. Let your mind and your body kind of simmer with that last little bit. Inhale, breath. When you're ready, reach your fingertips forward. If you don't want to reach fingertips forward, reach for opposite elbows. Option. It's a nice option. Okay? Now, reach forward as if you're reaching towards me. You're handing me a ball. Inhale, breath. Exhale, sit. Put your palms back down. If your shoulders are here, you're bringing them here. So let's do that again. I'll do it this time with my hands on my elbows. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Inhale, exhale, down. If I'm doing this with extended hands, inhale. I'm going to hold for a second. Exhale. Inhale. As I exhale, reach. Inhale. Exhale, down. Nice. Now here we go. Let's do this. I'm going to come closer to you. You've done this before. You need to see more of my upper body right now. I'm going to place my right hand over the back of my chair, or I'm going to hold on to my arm if I've got an armchair here. My left hand, inhale up and reach. Either hold on to the arm of your chair or reach for the outside of your right thigh. You've got it. I see you doing it. Inhale, tall. Keep your feet on the mat. Exhale, twist your belly button to the right. Lots of you are going to turn your head to the right, and it's going to be all the way towards that right shoulder. I don't want you to hurt your shoulders or your neck. Keep twisting the belly button. Inhale, exhale, twist your torso. You're pushing into the into your palm with your leg. You're holding onto the back of that chair. Breathe in, breathe out. Let go. Breathe in, exhale, turn forward again. Let's do the same thing on the other side. My left hand reaches either to support myself with the armchair or the back of the chair. Inhale, breath, right hand reaches up. Exhale, I take it to the outside of my left leg and I just plant it, okay? I'm gonna turn this way, maybe you'd like to see from the side. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist your torso to the left. So notice, I haven't really craned my neck. Instead, I'm noticing this part of my body. Breathe in. Exhale. You can turn your head too. I just don't want you to strain your neck. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more, breathe in. And out. Nice. Come back to neutral position. Sit again. Breath in and breath out. We're doing one more stretch that I think is not really a stretch, but it's actually good for the body. And sometimes you can do it in a chair. Sometimes you have to be on the floor to do it, but I'm going to see where everybody is. We kind of did a version of it a moment ago. I'm going to get you to lift up your leg. I'm starting with my left leg. You can either interlace and bring your fingers to the outside, so on your shin, and squeeze tight. So if your belly can press into your thigh, that's what I'm looking for. So breathe in, breathe out. That's all you're doing. You might want to support underneath if supporting here is too much. Slow breath in, slow breath out. Then when you're ready, release. Plant that foot down, inhale breath. As you exhale, other side. Squeeze your belly into your thigh. I'm breathing in and out through my nose. Of course, if you have knee concerns, it's going to look different. You're going to be maybe down here. Or you can also have your foot down and you just lean towards your thigh. Same thing. When you're ready, slowly come back up. Let's just do some movements to bring some flow back to the body. We kind of did that when some of you were standing with me and joining me in doing that. But bringing flow to the body is really good. And that's why dancing and music is so good throughout any time in your day, because you'll start to move the body in ways that someone isn't telling you, but in ways that feel good usually. So let's go. Inhale, nice and easy. Inhale up. Exhale down, fingertips towards the toes or fingertips on a block. Inhale, hands are on your shins. Arch the back, look up. Exhale, fingertips to toes or on that block again. Inhale, sweep your hands to the sides. All the way up, nice and easy. Bend at the elbows, bend at the elbows. Come back down, neutral position. Now, take a look at yourself in your screen if you can see yourself. Lift up, inhale, breath. Whatever hand is in front, exhale, breath. Next time, put the opposite hand in front. Inhale. So for me, it's this hand. I had to think. We're just going to follow. I'm not talking for a moment. Accept to lead you in breath. Breathe in. Bring your hands back. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands down. Right hand only. Breathe in. Across the body, breathe out. 2 more times. Nice and fluid. Move with your breathing. Move in a mindful way. Hand down. Are you ready? Other side. Breathe in. Slow breath out. Go at your own pace. It's okay. Really breathe in that nourishing breath. Sit tall whenever you're ready. Here we go. Hand reaches for the left ear. Right hand reaches for the left ear. Now here's what I don't want. I don't want you to use your head and do this, because that's not good actually to do that, to engage it so much. Instead, I'm going to let the weight of my arm gently tip. Oh, the weight of my arm against my head. The brakes are on. I can't actually go any further. This is as far as I can go. Settle, relax the body. Notice where you feel some challenge or tension. Breathe, breathe. Stay with your breath. Allow anything else you've got to do later on to float away, like you've put a pedal in a river and it's just floating downstream. Now, when you're ready, can you tip your nose gently towards your knee, towards maybe your right knee? Just a little bit. You'll feel a natural stretch happening in the neck, the upper back, and the shoulders. Now slow down the breath and just stay for a moment. Now when you're ready, release your hand first. Release your hand and then allow your head to come back into neutral. You can shake it out a little bit before we do the other side. Nice and easy. Let's do the same thing. Opposite side. My left hand is going to reach for my right ear. Oh, feels so good. Just let the weight of your arm just gently tilt you in the direction of your elbow, of that left elbow. Now, if that doesn't feel good for some of you, placing your hand at the back of your neck and then just tilting to the side. We'll do the same thing. Close your eyes, settle into the breath, settle into the posture. What is your body saying to you this morning? And with kindness, breathe. When you're ready, tilt your nose slightly towards the left knee, just a little bit. Really slow down the breath or savor the breath. Enjoy your breath. And when you're ready, release the hand first and take your head back into neutral. And all we're going to do is lift the chin slightly up, just a little bit. Breathe in. As you exhale, lower the chin to the chest. And then lift your head up back into neutral. Last thing we're doing today, a little bit of face movements, a little bit of gentle stretches for your face, okay? Because it's good for the face, right? So good, especially at this time of the year. I know it always looks strange, and I have so many reasons why we should be doing any of these stretches in the face, sometimes with noise, sometimes without noise. Today, we're going to do them without the noise because it's really good for movement when we think about it, unless you're one of those people who has different cultures, different backgrounds, have different exercises that they do for the face that are so healthy for the face. So we're going to do some of those today. So the first thing I'm going to do is with your eyes, just look up. Breathe in and out. And then look down. Do the same with your breath. Relax your shoulders while you're here. Now you ready? Look to the left. Stay gazing through the outside of the left and the right. Just at the corner there. Breathe in and breathe out. Come back to neutral with your gaze and look towards the right side. It's like you're looking at for your peripheral vision. I would never get that word right. Come back to neutral. Open your mouth and stick out your tongue to the left. It's good for your ears. You can make a little sound if you like. We're not shouting today. Ah. Helps with cleaning the ears, opening up. Ah. Do it to the right side. Ah. You might need to swallow. I'm just going to say that right now. I need to swallow. Okay, good. Now, look straight, just a few little exercises. As if you're chewing the way we were told not to chew gum with our mouths open. Just move it in the other direction too. Okay, and then settle your face. Take your fingers. It's almost like I'm making a fist, but really I just want my knuckles. I'm placing them right under so if you can feel your jaw here or your bones up here, jaw down here, there's a little bit of space in between here, right? Upper and bottom. I want you to put your fingers in there or your knuckles in there. And then some of you will just like to press and it feels good. Others might like the idea of a little bit of massaging. Stay connected to your breath so you're still breathing. Okay, and when you're ready, okay. I'm going to then rub my fingers along from my chin to my ears. I know some people do something called tapping, and that's not what this is. We're just really just massaging some of the muscles lightly in our face, right? Nice. Just to stimulate, get a little blood flow in there. Good. Now for your forehead, some people don't like to squeeze their faces together, their facial muscles. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Let go. So that your forehead gets a little bit of a stretch. Squeeze, squeeze, furrow your brows, squeeze your nose, push your lips. Inhale, breath. Let go. Lastly, I think we still have those few minutes left. Just our fingers. Let's do this. Brain exercise. Brain exercise. So important. We've done this before. Okay? Thumbs in one direction. Keep the rest of your fingers together. Breathe in, breathe out as you're doing this. 10 times in one direction. 10 times in the other direction. And then you bring your thumbs back to touch. Move to the first finger. The rest of my fingers are holding. One direction, then the other direction. The rest of your fingers and your thumbs, keep them together. Okay? Now move on to the third, because I'm counting the thumb as number 1. This one's the hardest one for me. See? Oh, yep. My fingers are slipping 10 times in one direction, 10 times, in the other. Whew, this is the hardest one for me. And then touch. Now moving on to the fourth. Maybe I lied. Maybe it's the fourth one. It's the hardest for me. Keep the rest of your fingers together. Really focus. Really focus. And then it doesn't matter how fast. That's not what this is about. It doesn't matter how fast. And it doesn't really matter how many you do. Woo! I can feel the work in my shoulders, like I'm trying so hard to get this done. And then we come back to the easiest. For most people or many people, the pinky is like easy like the thumb. It might be, depends. Open your hands, close, open your hands, close, open your hands, close. Roll your hands at the wrists. Shake it out again. And sit when you're ready. Take a mindful moment to just allow yourself to just settle. Notice what you feel in your body. This is not a criticism or a judgment. This is actually just being very aware. As you breathe, just noticing what the body is saying. Relax the muscles, relax the mind. Allow your breath to be the most important thing that you focus on. And when we're done class today, I'm not trying to make you sleep. It's for some of you, it's already lunchtime, maybe even past lunchtime. Here we go. I know this doesn't sound great. This is not the same as our other shouts, but this is what this one's going to be. Take a breath. Woo! Let it come out of this part of your body, right here. Take a breath in. Woo! Let everything that might be just sitting in the chest. One more time. Woo! I mean, I think it's a 45-minute class, but maybe it's supposed to be an hour. I didn't ask.
No, you're all good. You're all good.
Okay, let me grab my glasses, everyone. Although I have my big TV set up behind me so I can type on the little screen, I can see you in the big screen.
Oh, great.
Oh, so good to have my setup now. Oh my gosh. I was struggling before, everybody. Let me see who I've got here today. I've got so many people. Chris, hello. Is that May, M-H-U? Is that
That's May? Yeah.
May, that's you. Okay, good. Hello, May. Hello, Louise. Hello, hello. I see you. Let's see who else I have. Judy, hello. Good morning. Or is it afternoon now? It's afternoon now?
It's afternoon.
Wait a minute. It's afternoon now.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting the time change. And I see, is it Carl? C-A-R.
Carol.
Carol. Oh, you know what? I'm so wrong with names. I will never get it wrong again, Carol. I'm so wrong. Sometimes people use other people's like Zoom login, so I'm never sure, right?
Yeah.
I have to be sure. Okay, so let's see. Then I've got Dawn and to use iPhone. I see you, Daniel. Miss Myrtle, how are you? Why am I not seeing everybody? How am I missing everybody?
Not everybody is sharing their camera.
Gotcha. That's why. Well, here's what I will say. Happy New Year. I see Pat. Yes, I see Pat as well. I don't know if I said hello to Pat. I'm really happy that all of you decided to join today. Oh, there's Anda. Okay, there it is. I see some other names. Judy. Yes. I see other names. I'm really happy that you're here again. I hope you will join us. We're here each week at the same time from this point on until Daniel says we're done, right?
Well, we have a break on March break. So we keep going right up until March break, and then we have that week off.
Okay, everyone. So I'm here right up until March break.
And then,
so as long as you're here.
And then probably after we'll talk about bringing you back for our spring session. But I expect, yeah. So we'll have the so March break. So basically the only day off for the foreseeable future. I mean, unless you need a day off, Kristeen, you let me know.
What? No, I'm not going anywhere. What?
So that would be March the 18th. Otherwise, we're gonna keep going until maybe they let us do this in person.
Thank you, May.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm reading some of the chats. Thank you. Happy Thursday. I'll see you next week, maybe, or when I see you, right?
Yeah, next week.
Whenever you want to come and join, but I'll see you. Happy Thursday.
And folks, feel free to invite some friends too. We can have up to 150 in here. So that'd be great if we had more. I think we got up to 20 or 21 today. So we got plenty of space for more people.
Plenty of space for more people. Yes.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. It's good to see you all. Happy New Year.